Hi, my name is Kayla. Please like and subscribe to MSA while I tell you my story. My whole life, I've been a book nerd. Stories are my escape into new worlds where I can fight dragons on the top of the highest mountains or move cars out of my way using my mind. However, in real life, I'm virtually invisible and usually powerless in the face of danger.
Hey, watch where you're going, geek!
Sorry.
What's the point of those dumb glasses if you can't see anything?
Thankfully, help was never too far behind.
Ow! You hurt my head!
That was the idea. Now imagine what I can do with all these. Are you okay? I am now. Hey, is that Harry Potter? I love that book. You know, I think we're gonna be best friends. That was the first day I met Faye, and she was right. We instantly bonded over our love of reading, and I was forever in awe of her confidence. Everyone, make way. Your queen is coming through. She proved to me that being into books did not mean you had to be timid. And that ends my presentation on why every Friday should be pizza day at the cafeteria. While Faye's life was forever blasting out loud, I felt like something was missing from mine. I'd read so many romantic tales of a prince riding into town, conquering the angry monsters just to be with the one he loves. And then I wonder, is my prince ever gonna come and save me? Snap out of it, Kayla. Huh? Look around you. These boys are no match for your intellect. They're all stinky and stupid.
Speak for yourself, nerds. That's why you weren't invited to the big house party this weekend.
Your fly is undone.
Huh? Oh, oops.
You see what I mean, Kayla? Is that the prince you were looking for? Yeah, maybe you're right. Except I really did want to go to that house party. I knew there was no way that was gonna happen. Or at least, that's what I thought, until everything changed one day as I was looking for a book in the library. Hey, what's this? Looks like a secret compartment. Pull it up. Whoa! Hidden beneath the shelf was a dusty book we'd never seen before. I blew on it and read its title, The Secrets to Get Boys to Fall in Love with You. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. No wonder somebody hid it. Look at this stuff. How to dress for a man, how to talk to a man. I wonder if it works. Who cares? Shove it back where you found it. Actually, I think we should try it out. What? You can't be serious. I am. We could test it out tonight at the house party. Think of it as a social experiment where we see how easy it is to get boys to fall for us. Well, I do love a social experiment. All right, why not? I'm in. After school, we rush to my house and follow the book by the letter. Always wear bright red lipstick for attention. Check. Clip in hair extensions for more bouncy hair. Check. Learn how to walk correctly by balancing books on your head. Check. Juice your meals to digest them faster. Check. Ugh. Lift weights to tone your figure. I'm exhausted. Don't sit down, you'll get chair butt. And according to this book, boys hate chair butt. Eyelashes, short skirts, pink everything, and ta-da! Wow, we look like completely different people. More like complete bimbos. I didn't care what Faye said. I was super excited. And when we arrived at the party, everyone was looking at us, and I felt seen for the first time.
Hey there, good looking. Can I get you some punch?
I'll give you a punch. Faye, remember the book? Like, oh my gosh, I would totally love some punch. Duh. Once alone, I scanned the room looking for my prince. And oh my god, there he was. He was the most beautiful boy I had ever seen. Tall, muscular, well-dressed, and looking so cool. I wanted to go over there, but I remembered what the book said. Chapter 13, don't pester boys. Rather, stand against a wall and look mysterious, and they'll come to you. And so, that's what I did. But unfortunately, it attracted the wrong guy.
Excuse me, miss. My name is Ricardo. And let me just say you are a radiant vision of sunbeam perfection.
Oh, thanks.
Please, let's swap numbers.
Okay.
Now, watch my superb dance moves.
This weird dude distracted me with the most bizarre dance in the world. And when I looked over, my prince was gone. And then Faye came up to me. We have to go. Wait, I need to find someone first.
Hey, that's the girl that dumped the guacamole bowl on my head.
Like I said, we have to go, now. We ran away as fast as we could, but I turned just in time to see Ricardo blowing kisses after me. Ugh. But hey, at least we knew the book worked. The next day, I woke up to 100 messages from Ricardo. Some of them were sweet, but others were a little creepy. Like when he sent selfies of himself himself with roses in his teeth or pictures of sketches he'd made of me, and there were a lot of them. Of course, I was just gonna ignore him. I was still hung up on finding the dream boat from the party, and I decided something else that weekend. I liked my new look and how other people looked at me, but on Monday at school, Faye didn't see it the same way. Excuse me, Miss Barbie, why are you still bimbo-fied? I think I want to try this out for a while. It makes me feel different, except it makes you look just like every other bimbo here. Can you stop calling me that, please? You know, I think we didn't fully commit to our social experiment, so let's read a few more chapters and then go to the arcade tonight. Why would we do that? Just then, as I opened my locker, an avalanche of teddies and gifts and love letters poured to the floor. Looks like Ricardo found me. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm starting to get the picture. You think you're actually gonna get your prince this way, don't you? You mean this guy? I don't even like him. Please, just come to the arcade. Do it for me, Faye. Hard pass. I'll be at the library where the smart people usually are. You're on your own. I hated to see Faye so annoyed, but I figured she'd get over it. Besides, I needed to continue my mission. That night, I read a few more chapters and then went to the arcade alone, where all the popular kids hung out. I felt super nervous by myself and considered leaving when—
Hey, are you just going to stand there or are you gonna play something?
Oh my gosh, it was the hunk I saw at the party, and he was talking to me. Think quick, Kayla. What did the book say? Oh yes, chapter 7. Always laugh at boys' jokes. You're so funny.
Thanks. My name's Lloyd. Are you waiting to play this claw game?
Chapter 20. Be the damsel in distress. Oh, it's too complicated for me.
Oh, here, I'll show you. The trick is all about timing.
Like, oh wow, you're so good at that. Thank you.
Sure thing. Would you like to get ice cream?
Uh-oh. Chapter 3. Avoid fatty desserts. How about a low-fat milkshake instead? As we shared a vegan milkshake, Lloyd started telling me about his life. He was a part-time model, but his true passion was volunteering at the children's hospital. I mean, can someone be more perfect? I gazed into his eyes, and then we both moved forward to sip our straws at the same time. Our faces were so close, I almost thought he might kiss me, when suddenly my phone rang, and it was my mom telling me to come home immediately. Apparently, my grandma had broken her hip, and my parents needed to go out of town to see her. Since I couldn't miss school, they asked me to stay with Faye for a few days. I know the timing isn't great, and you're mad at me. Don't be silly. What are friends for? You packed all that makeup to bring over? Since when do you even have so much makeup? I went shopping yesterday. And what is this ridiculous bag? Wait, I've seen all the cheerleaders carrying this lately. Are you gonna start waving pom-poms in my face next? Faye, is me staying over gonna be a problem? No, of course not. Fine, I won't say anything. Although, the amount of money you spent on that makeup could run a soup kitchen for a year. Okay, I'm done now. But she really wasn't. She stared at me disapprovingly every day as we headed out for school. She huffed away angrily whenever any of the popular girls gave me compliments or invited me to sit with them at recess. And she gave me the silent treatment as I headed out for the arcade in the evenings. I'd met up with Lloyd there a couple more times, and I thought it was going well. Just as we were sharing another milkshake, we almost came close to kissing again, when suddenly— Hey, bestie! I thought I'd find you here. Ooh, aren't you gonna introduce me to this hunky monkey? What? Faye was here? And she was dressed by the book too? Lloyd Faye Lloyd. That's such a manly name. So Lloyd, can you show me how the photo booth works? Oh my gosh, it's so confusing.
Yeah, I can show you.
This was crazy. Faye was trying to steal the spotlight from me. Well, two can play at that game. Oh wow, look at these photos. We'd make such a cute couple for sure.
If you say so.
Oh, Lloyd, let's have a dance battle.
All right.
Oh, Lloyd, let's sing karaoke.
Okay.
Oh, Lloyd, let's get some cotton candy.
Sure.
Oh, Lloyd, let's shoot some zombies.
Can do.
Oh, Lloyd, let's break the basketball high score.
No,
Lloyd, let's trade some prizes for our tickets.
Well...
Oh, please, Lloyd.
Ow!
Lloyd, this way.
Ouch!
Come on, Lloyd.
Stop! I don't know what's happening here, but it's freaking me out.
It's not me, it's her. She's a phony. Me? You're the phony. Look at her.
What the heck? Look, I don't know what's going on here, but you two clearly have some serious issues, and I don't want to get in the middle of it. Goodbye.
No, Lloyd, come back. I can explain. Wait, Kayla, don't be a fool. Suddenly, I heard a loud crack and turned to see Faye tumble to the floor. Ow, these dumb heels. Faye, are you okay? I think I broke my ankle. Call an ambulance. As we waited for the ambulance, Faye turned to me angrily. This is all your fault. Me? You're the one who thinks all boys are trash, but then you just show up here to hit on Lloyd and ruin my chances with him? What's wrong with you? I don't want Lloyd. I was just trying to show you the mirror by acting like you. You look pathetic trying to be someone you're not just to make some stranger like you. I thought we were the cool, smart ones who don't care about what's on the outside. If you don't care about that, why does it bother you how I choose to dress or what I put on my face? You know what? You're just so used to bossing me around, you're pissed off I'm doing something on my own that you don't agree with. Fine, be a wannabe bimbo. We can't be friends then. Thanks for letting me know that our friendship is conditional on me always listening to you. The ambulance arrived and took Faye away. I didn't want to go to her place right away, so I went to my own house to cry it out. But to my shock, I found my room was overflowing with gifts from Ricardo. Heart-shaped balloons, bouquets, and dozens of teddy bears. This was all too much. And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't even recognize myself. I had lost my chances with Lloyd, and things with Faye were all messed up. Plus, these new clothes were so uncomfortable. And that's when I realized all these troubles started with the book. I opened it up to the final chapter and read in horror. Chapter 31, Charm Boys by cleaning up after their mess. Chapter 32, make boys sandwiches when they are sad. This was not a magic guide to romance. This was the most sexist book in the world. And I had been such an idiot. I needed to make it right. The next day, I returned to the arcade, only this time as boring old Kayla. Excuse me, Lloyd?
Hey, Kayla?
Yeah, this is how I really look, and I'm just here to apologize. I've been acting like somebody I'm not, which isn't cool or fair to you.
Seems like you have some self-work to do.
Most definitely. Okay, well, sorry again. Goodbye.
Hold on. Do you want to get a milkshake?
As long as it's full fat. The rest of the evening, we played arcade games and then went for a romantic walk by the river. And Lloyd seemed to like me for me. I went home on cloud 9 that night, and when I woke up the next morning, I was determined to fix everything else. Starting with, Faye, I just wanted to apologize. You're right, I shouldn't have to change anything about myself to get noticed or be liked by anyone. Kayla, I owe you an apology too. To be honest, I just got jealous and insecure. I mean, you're out there trying to find your Prince Charming, while I'm perfectly happy just the two of us in the library. I just didn't want anything to change. We can have both, Faye. You'll always be my bestie, no matter who else comes into my life. I can handle that, as long as whoever he is appreciates the Kayla that I know. Deal? Deal.
Yoo-hoo!
Huh?
It's me, Ricardo. I've been searching for you for days. Why are you ignoring my gifts?
There was something crazy in his eye. Ricardo, you're coming on too strong. You broke into my house to leave me gifts, and now you're following me around? We don't even know each other.
But we can spend our whole lives getting to know each other. We're meant to be. I love you.
Ew, catch a hint, dude. She doesn't like you.
No, I will not rest until you're mine.
Ricardo grabbed me by the wrist, and I was about to panic when suddenly,
Let go of her!
two boys battling over me sounded like a fairy tale in a romance novel. But now that it was actually happening, I didn't like it one bit. And that's when I remembered the book, The Whack.
Ow! You break my heart and now you break my head. I don't want to be here anymore.
At least this book came to some good use. Girl, I am so proud of you.